Hey y'all. Hey family. What's going on? What's going on? I hope you guys are having a really good day today. I hope y'all are whew, staying centered, right? Today is 1, 2, 3. Okay. So divine order, divine timing, okay, is at play today. Not just today, but just coming into play. And we also have a full moon coming up on the 25th. Um this full moon is gonna be like a little bit different. Okay, I know there's a need to release a lot of things, and that's on the bottom of this deck right here, actually. Um, you always want to release things during the full moon, but I feel like this full moon is going to actually it's like gaining new perspective. Okay, illuminating things to us that we need to really get rid of, but also things that we need to just do to get on the right path. um with this 1, 2, 3 energy I'm picking up is also just having, it's like that light bulb moment, being able to just see things for what it is and what it ain't. Okay. um Family is coming up pretty heavy in the energy. I just did a reading about just basically uprooting yourself from these family members that are holding you back. Okay. um this is something too that we all are struggling with, because we don't want to believe that certain family members are capable of stuff or whatever, or we want to help them and all this kind of stuff. And there's a need to just let go. There's a need to release them, release yourself, to free yourself. Okay. So let's see what the energy is for divine feminine, divine masculine, to bring clarity, understanding, and healing. All right, you guys. um I'm thinking about like not doing personal readings. So y'all let me know if y'all would still want to book readings, or do like a Cash App Live for $25 or something like that. I just want your feedback. So let's see what's going on. Thank you for all the ways you support the channel. I'm very grateful. Very, very grateful. Okay. Let's take a look and see what's going on for divine feminine, divine masculine with this 1, 2, 3 energy. Okay. That's that full moon. That is literally the moon. It's the wolf moon. Wow. This full moon is the wolf moon on the 25th. So, well, mm-mm-mm. And it's like these twigs right here, all this energy right there. I was picking that up in a reading before this. Is actually like the family, like the roots, right? Where you come from. And I feel like there's a need to just like see how you can kind of see it. It's like coming into focus. There's a need to uproot yourself. What's the energy? And we have 29, which breaks down to an 11 here. There's something about like a clean slate. Okay. Some things are holding you back, keeping you in the darkness. Okay. And so there's that wish, that hope, that hunger, that determination, because you really want a clean slate. You really want a new beginning. And so I feel like with this moon, it's going to definitely like illuminate a lot of things. It's the good and evil, the good versus evil, the light and the dark. This is like polarity as well, like balancing out your energies, um, the light and the dark sides here. Um, but being determined, I feel, to move away from things that are going to keep you stagnant, like with these rocks, these stones, things that weigh you down. And there's a need to like release and be free here. This is on the bottom of the deck. It's the tiger. It's wheel. It's like persevering, getting through, making it through things. Okay. And also just being happy with the simplistic things. Being able to just, because if you notice, she can't see anything here. Um, this is like that blind faith. It's that, trusting that once you release all the stuff, that you will get this clean slate, that it will open. That was just 5:05 on the clock. It will open up new doors for you. This is 11 and this is 30. Okay. And if you are familiar with numerology, then you know what I'm talking about. So there's something here about what you're manifesting, what you're trying to like bring in. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? Yeah, I just saw strategy on the bottom of the deck. Okay. So we have ritual here. Somebody could be Native American descent. There's something about ancestry with the 8 here. I'm getting like that song, I dance to the beat of my own drum. I dance to the beat of my own drum. There's something about that here. Needing to maybe like leave the family here, leave the land, leave the reservation in order to have success. And then we have 35 and changes here. Oh, look, 34, 35. And then I got 35 right here as well. But change is here. There's going to be a sudden change, I'm feeling like. And that's the thing, too. It looks like there's a storm going on. But all of these birds are here, like to help you weather the storm. They're watching, guiding, like if this here is like her dress or some kind of like cloth or something that's going up here, but she is standing firm. This is the thunder moon here. Another full moon. Staying like grounded, making sure that, like even though all this is flying up and stuff like that, that you are still focused, that you're not allowing yourself to just drift off. So there's a need to become more grounded as well. Okay, so we got will out here again. And someone could be trying to do moon magic to like bend your will to keep you in some like indecisive energy here, where you feel like, I want to go this way. And then 2 days later, I want to go that way. There's something about that as well. The illusion here of actually like, because you're confusing the universe whenever you do that. So when you're trying to manifest something and somebody's trying to get you to feel a different way or manifest something else, it's like, but that's the wrong way. You need to get back on track, come back this way. You know what I'm saying? That's the energy I'm picking up. And so this could be like whether you stay or go from a job situation, for instance. It could be where you really, really want to find another job and you looking up jobs, right? And then at the same time, you stop looking up jobs because you feel like something is like guiding you to stay at that job. And then something happens at that job to like let you know that you really don't need to be here anymore. And it's like, see, I knew I didn't need to be here. 818 on the clock. It's like, see, I knew I didn't need to be here. Something was already telling me I should have just went to, but you stopped looking for the job. So it caused some kind of delay, right? Because you quit looking for the jobs because you're like, well, I just going to stay here. This is what I need to do. I need to stay here. Like I said, then something, boom, happens unexpectedly. And now you like, okay, I knew I should have just applied for them jobs. I knew I should have kept applying because I probably would have an interview by now. There's something like that going on. Okay, to confuse you to see, because it's confusing you and it's causing illusions and it's creating delays, within like, whatever you're trying to manifest, it keeps changing. Okay, so there's a need to like figure out what your path is here. And I feel like once you take some time in solitude, because I'm hearing the word solitude, get somewhere by yourself and actually meditate. Yesterday I just did one reading and I meditated the rest of the day. I mean, I was up to about 5 o'clock. So it's like you just need to, there is a need to get more in touch with your path. What is happening? Asking your angels and ancestors, what's the path now? Because I feel like there's been a shift or a change or something here. And especially if you did have people messing with you all the time where you were confused about what you needed to do, if you were trying to manifest during that time of being under heavy spiritual attack, then now your manifestations are going to be different for sure. Your path is definitely going to be different because you were already under some illusion, right? And so you were already thinking, well, That's the illusion of, leaving this job or staying at their job, whatever. And so now, since you have like come out of that, because there's been some kind of shift, and I can tell in the energy with the collective that things are looking up, right? Things are looking brighter. I'm hearing that song, there's gonna be a bright, sunshiny day. So I'm hearing that. And so it's like you guys are finding like that hope and instilling that faith, right? Getting really, really in touch with like prayer and things like that to like shift and move things, okay? And so I feel like with that, there's going to bring new challenges, obviously, but you won't be delayed in the same way that you've been delayed prior to, right? And then also too, there's a need to, my dog, sorry, he starts snoring. Oh, there's a need to hit snooze. I just heard snooze if you lose. Okay. So delaying, procrastination, I keep picking up on like this energy of delays and procrastination. Someone is wanting to still instill fear and worry that is causing, that procrastination energy, right? And so now that you have come, this shift has come through, I should say, to where now you're going in a different direction. Now you can see, clearly that this is not the job for you. Now you see clearly that, yeah, I need to be over here. I need to get serious about finding another job. And then a really nice one will come up for you. Okay, 11:44 on the clock. I do feel like there's a need to shift focus on whatever you are manifesting, whatever you are wanting. Okay, whatever you are trying to like get to or do or something like that. There's a need to like shift that some kind of like, because I feel like it was causing delays. It could have been causing delays. Okay. So let's look. Yeah, wisdom is here. There's a need to like learn a little bit more about something. Yeah, to free you. Yep. Okay. So what else? Okay. So we got kindness is here. I do feel like it has a lot to do with you being kind to yourself, giving yourself grace, not being so hard on yourself for not doing something, right? A lot of us just could not see, that spiritual attack, constant rituals being done on you, constant. Okay. 24/8. All right. And so I feel like now there's, look at this, that in between world. That's exactly what I'm talking about. And look, it says fear. Should I leave the job or should I not leave the job? Whatever this is for you. Okay. Constantly going back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. And that consciousness of lack kicks in because it's like, well, if I leave this job over here, I got all these benefits, all this stuff, all my friends, all these people here. If I go over here, I'm not going to have anything. I'm going to have to start all the way over. There's something like that here. And also, too, that's that light and dark, that polarity that I was talking about with these two cards right here. It's the same. It's the same. And that's what the creation is. It's like creating obstacles, even creating those roadblocks because you're going back and forth so much in your head because you're not able to see. Okay. And so I feel like with this mask right here with the will, like someone was trying to blind you to your purpose, to you even having determination, willpower, strength. Okay. And so with this fear here, it's like something was telling you not to go over here because you're going to have a consciousness of lack. That's the dark side. You need to stay over here with your family where it's comfortable, blase, blase, blah. But remember when Simba actually went, because this always give me Simba, y'all, Lion King. Okay. With the hyena over here, it's like the Pride Lands. Everything just like drawed up. You know what I mean? Everything just like, what is that? Oh, that's a skull right there. Okay. Wow. Yeah, something is being like deaded, ending here. The lack is ending. But that's what that's the people who were doing these rituals, that's what they wanted, was for you to feel like this over here. That if you left them, this is where you were headed. Okay? And it's heavy on the family energy. God, Lee is heavy on the family energy. There's a need to go off on your own by yourself. Okay. What's the energy here? Some people's family members are just doing heavy, heavy, heavy ass magic on them. And it is distorting, the view of where you should be, what you should do, what you want in life, and things like that. Yeah. Abundance is here. And so, and if you can see, she's actually holding like a little baby fox here. It's like catching the sneaky fox is like there's the energy I'm picking up on. It's catching whoever this is that's giving you hell. And this is an 11, 38 break down to an 11. And so I feel like you're catching someone in the act almost. You are catching this is the hunter's moon as well. All these full moons. Hmm. Um, 1, 2, 3 full moons. Yeah. So with the hunter moon here, it's like going after somebody. Okay, somebody could be coming after you or sneaking around in your energy, but you caught their ass. I feel like knowing who this person is gonna free up a lot of stuff. It's gonna release a lot of energy. Once you get rid of this person that is making you feel like you need them, and this could be a friend, family member, lover, job, whatever this is. Okay, it's like catching that person who is doing the rituals, who is making your life a living hell. Okay. And choosing yourself as well to dance to the beat of your own drum because that's what it's really meant for you. It's not meant for you to be in groups and shit like that. It's not meant for you to be followers. Y'all are meant to be leaders, straight up. Y'all are spiritual. Okay, even in the musical, like I keep picking up on music in this collective as well. You are not meant to just be out here working under somebody's thumb to tell you what you need to do, because that's the sneaky fox. And I feel like y'all are coming to some kind of realization to like, wait, this is an illusion. This is not what I really want. I just wanted this because I thought this was the path that I needed to take, or because somebody told you it was. You gotta do this, 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 and this before you can get that. Okay, and now let's just be real. You can become a star from YouTube doing music. You don't have to be under somebody else's label. You can start your own label. You can start your own company. You don't have to work for somebody else. Okay, excuse me. And so there's a need to, like, I keep getting that dance to the beat of my own drum. Like having your own mind, right? Having your own mind, make your own decisions for yourself, so you are not giving somebody else giving somebody else just like, here, do what you will, with whatever, like trusting someone so much, because it can lead to betrayal. And I feel like a lot of us are realizing that, like, to not give someone else so much power over your finances, over your success, over your abilities, or over your ability to create, right? Like actually being able to be free and actually doing something that you love that brings you pleasure, even if it's not, whatever you thought it was. Okay. Self love. Yep. Thank you, Spirit. And then here we go with grounding. Okay. This is groundness, is what that is. Okay. And so that's what I was picking up with that card, where the change card, where she was holding on. And it's like, the spirit guides were there to guide her. Excuse me, but staying focused and staying grounded here. Self love teaches you that. Okay. To stand in your own power here with sovereignty, to stand in your own power, to realize that, hey, I can do that. I'm powerful. Like, I don't need all these other variables to help me, all these other people. We all need help and things like that. We all need people in our lives for different things. Let's just say that and be real. But what I'm talking about is actually having the belief in yourself that you can provide those things with, along with spirit, along with the Most High, along with your ancestors, that those are the ones who can help guide you to where you want to go, to not rely on a person to do that for you, because we are all finding out that these people don't have our best interest at heart at all, especially in the workplace. They all have some kind of hidden agenda. Not all, but a lot of them do, especially if you've chosen and you spiritual on this spiritual path and you have a light. You shine too bright to be around these people and they can't stand it. So in turn, they're going to do things to tear you down. There's going to be gossip, there's going to be jealousy, there's going to be envy, okay, because your light is shining. And people can't stand when, people become, I hate to see it, I hate to say it, but when people become seen. So it's like you could have always just kept your head down at work, and then boom, you start working on some things, and now you have more life to you. You are self-love and all this, you know your worth, you speaking up for yourself and all that kind of stuff. That's when you start having the most problems out of people at work, or family members, or so-called friends and lovers. When you start working on yourself, that's when people have a hard time like dealing with you. Like you become so combative and this and that. They call you all kind of shit. Okay? But that's you being grounded. That's you saying, "Hey, I deserve love. I deserve, a raise. I deserve to make more money." Okay? Things like that, standing in your power and saying like, "I'm not trusting you with my life. I'm not handing my worth over to anybody." Okay, what's the energy here? Okay, discernment. Yes, Lord. And setting those boundaries, because people will always try to put you in some kind of a bubble. Always, somebody will always try to say that you're not worthy of something, and it's up to you to use your discernment to determine if you are or not. Right? Because ultimately, it's up to you. Truth. Yep. Ultimately, it's up to you to decide. Am I going to keep allowing this sneaky fox to run circles around me, or am I about to catch they ass? And so I feel like with discernment, there's also a need to figure that out. Like, who is really in your corner? What is really best for you? What environment suits you? The new you, who you've become on the spiritual journey. 2200. Okay. What's that? Yeah, wisdom with the owl. Gaining wisdom from spirit. Now you look to your spirit guides to help you rather than people. Okay, that's the new strategy here for growth. Look, and nourishment too. And see, keeping your head above water, living in your purpose here. And somebody's going to get some really good news from someone who's seen you do something here. Okay, because your ancestors have also been blocking and boxing people out down here. You got your spirit guides and everybody figuring out what's going on up there, trying to do this transformation for you. But you can't receive this if you constantly just allow who you connected to just like pull you back, like snatch you back. Okay, this says connections here. So not every connection is a good connect, and we've all found that out, right? Somebody we thought was going to be good for our business or for us or something like that. Not every connection is good for the soul, because now truth is here. Now you're feeding your soul, okay, rather than just your pockets or your mind. You're feeding your soul. So knowing what is actually going to nourish your soul, make you feel good from the inside out, to bring you joy. You know what I mean? Not just money, not just fame, fortune, whatever, all these other things, but what's going to actually bring you joy. Because you still have to get up and look at yourself in the mirror every single day and decide, is this the person I am? Or is this the person I want to be? All right, so let me pull a few of these. All right, Holy Spirit, clarify this energy, please, and thank you for the collective. Okay. Okay, so Two of Swords in the reverse. Yeah. That's that indecisive energy that I was talking about. Two of Swords in the upright is indecisive energy. It's like that. Should I stay at this job or should I go? So now you're not in this illusion any longer. 24 was on the clock. So that breaks down to a 6. So 6 is that progress, that forward movement. Okay. And so we have the 2 is now in the reverse. Okay. So being able to make decisions. So seeing things from a higher perspective and knowing what feeds your soul is what keep your ancestors blocking shit out, helping you on this transformation, pushing you forward, getting you in the right rooms. Okay, but you have to make that final decision with the universe and the Most High, and like you have to actually say that this is what I'm doing now, and this is what I'm not doing. Okay, making things very, very clear. It says logical, perceptive, insightful, blunt. Okay, actually cutting those cords as well as what I'm getting. Ooh. Yeah, this illusion is no more. Okay, feeling like you're still being attacked, feeling like you can't do something or someone's constantly holding you back. No, that is done. That is done. At this point, it's all about what you're going to do now. Okay, it says stand up for yourself and your beliefs. And look, coming out of this, the illusion of entrapment. And then look what's behind that, a fresh new start, the end of delays, sudden or unexpected progress. And then we have the chariot right behind that. Okay. And so there's something here about letting go as well, releasing yourself from a certain way of thinking, a certain way of living, could even be a certain environment that you need to let go of. Something about, see, this is also saying the illusion of being trapped. Okay. Again, some people are trapped in ego as well. Okay. And that's the thing too. Sometimes people just feed us information because of their ego. People lie on us, gossip, whatever, whatever, because of their own ego. But there's a need for us to not get in our ego either. To fight all these battles and stuff like that on the physical. You just allow Archangel Michael, Horus, somebody else can come through here and deal with the simple shit. Because you got better things to do than be stuck in this illusion constantly. Okay. What else, Holy Spirit? So the Lovers is here. Making choices from the heart. That's what I was talking about when I said, does it feed your soul? Okay. Not somebody else's ego. There's not, I mean, don't be kissing nobody's ass. Okay. Nobody's ass. For nothing. For nothing. No human is worth all of that. Okay, new beginnings. A windfall of abundance is here. Coming out of this illusion of being trapped is going to give you a fresh new start and some kind of windfall of abundance. A new job could even be at play for some of you guys. Like I was saying before, look, release. That's going to release you from this company here, this business here. It's going to bring you some stability, but also something that's stable on your own. So now, you doing all this stuff. Say you do music and you got to pay, you get money from a song where you still got to pay all the people, and so, but if you do it all yourself, you create the beat, you write the song, like all this kind of stuff, you don't have to worry about everybody taking their cut. So so now you get your money. Okay, it's just like whenever you like sign up for something and they're like, oh, okay, if you sell these products, you get a certain percentage of it. Okay, well, if you make your own products, then you get all of it. You know what I'm saying? It's something like that going on here. That's the shift. That's the change that needs to happen. That's what's going to be illuminated, I feel like, during this time of this full moon. Okay, there's a need to get away from people. Look, people, places, things, whatever this is. And look at the spirit guide. Like, go ahead, leave. I got you. As soon as you're ready to take off, I'm coming with you. Okay, yeah, the magician is here. So magic is alive in your life. What you need to be a success will manifest. If you believe it, you can do it. And that's the truth. Get into this meditative state and see what's going on. Okay, figure out what is going on. Look, the star, because y'all are not meant to be leaders. Do y'all hear me? Y'all are not meant to be following people and being up under somebody's thumb. I heard tutelage. Okay, so that's too funny. So anyway, but somebody who's accomplished, you know what I mean? And they feel like, well, I had to go through all of these in order for me to get where I am. So you do too. It's like, no, because we really live in a different time now, especially when it comes to like music and getting your music out there. Okay. Getting your products out there, being able to push your own idea out there and people actually buy something that you created. It's a lot easier now to do that. 29, 29 on the clock, 11, 11. It's like, with you manifesting something for yourself, that's what your ancestors and angels really want you to do, right? That's what you really are supposed to be doing. So you trying to be a follower or a leader, I mean, excuse me, a follower versus a leader is causing delays. Okay. It says, have faith, the future is bright. Dreams come true, positive changes that bring an end to challenging times, the light at the end of the tunnel. And that's what I mean, like things balancing out for you once you figure out and become very clear on which path you're gonna take. Okay. And also just pray for that. Pray for, what is my path? Where do I need to go? What do I need to do? Where do I need to work even? Because maybe you do need to switch jobs. And once you start looking for a job, you realize, you know what? I can actually be a supervisor. And you know what? I will say this. Like a lot of times people like to feel like, back in the day, you keep a job for 50 years. You stay at one job for forever. You die at the desk, right? So but in that, you are saying that that's all you deserve is that position right there. And some people are comfortable with that, right? But I just don't feel like y'all are those type of people. I feel like y'all are the type of people who want to climb the ladder, who want to get something more. And sometimes you have to leave that job to get it. Because let's look at it like this. And this is what I've just always like known to be true. And I believe it and I lived it. It's like you go work somewhere and say you just, a regular, employee. You work somewhere, you be there for like 3 or 4 years. Well, now you got 3 or 4 years of experience now that will actually let you be, will actually like push you into a supervisor role, but they don't want to give you a supervisor role. They try to tell you that you don't deserve that right now. But you go look for a job somewhere else and you actually qualify because now you got 4 years of experience doing all of this. Okay, so now when you go look for jobs, you can actually look for a managerial or a supervisor role. That's going to get you more money, right? That's going to get you the respect or whatever you feel like you deserve, right? And so also too, you feeling like you could have been a better leader than your own boss because that's the way it usually go, or you could have been doing your boss's job for the last 3 to 4 years, right? Hustling, bustling, working weekends, busting your ass. And then you come across, once you start looking for a new job as a supervisor, then you realize, hey, I have more freedom. I don't have to work on the weekends. You know what I mean? I can work Monday through Friday. I can actually choose my own hours at this job. If I'm the supervisor, I can do this, and this, and I'm not having somebody like, hovering over me all the time. And then you know what? You being a leader in that role and you knowing how it feels to actually be those employees where people acting crazy with them, then that makes you a better leader. That makes you a better teacher. If you're training people or something like that, that makes you better for the people that's at that other job. Because you know what? Now you will have the respect, the love, the support, and all that kind of stuff over at this other job. Because now you're bringing something fresh and new to them. And maybe they had the boss previously could have been an asshole or something like that. And so you come in, you could be the breath of fresh air to actually help a new community of people stay at a job that they love, help people, get raises and push for people to get promotions and not try to keep people beneath you because you know what that feels like. And so that ends up being a blessing to the people at this other job with you as their supervisor. So that will already, I'm getting chills, y'all. That will already put y'all in a better position for you and to also be a leader to help other people because you are supposed to be a leader. So that's just an example. Okay, 33 on the clock. And we got this Knight of Wands, passionate, confident, charismatic. Okay, it says restless, but it says events requiring immediate action. Trust your instincts. Okay, so I'm gonna leave y'all with that, and I will see y'all in the next one. Okay, bye, y'all.